everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Baxter says hello. Hello. Baxter and I are really missing coming into school and seeing everybody. So we thought that it would be a good idea if we read a story to you. But before we read our story, shall we sing the song that we sing when we come in to see you? Are you ready? If you're happy and you know it, wag your tail. If you're happy and you know it, wag your tail. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, wag your tail. If you're happy and you know it, shake a paw. Shaking your paw, Baxter. If you're happy and you know it, shake a paw. Shake a paw, come on, good boy. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, shake a paw. Come on, shake a paw. Thank you. Right, let's have a look at our story now. The story that I've chosen to read to you is called My Dog. And inside it is all about Baxter. So let's have a look at it. Are you going to look at it as well, Baxter? And there's lots of pictures of a dog that do actually look a little bit like Baxter, don't they? And there he is, peeping over the gate. Are you ready, Baxter? Some dogs are big and some dogs are small. What sort of dog do you think Baxter is? I think he's a small dog. Some dogs are fat and some dogs are thin. Now, I don't know if you remember that I told you that Baxter used to be quite fat and he's been on a big diet, haven't you? And now you're lovely and slim. Yes, you are. You're lovely and slim, aren't you? I love giving Baxter's cuddles. And Baxter is a Norfolk Terrier. Baxter's really friendly and sometimes he jumps up to say hi to you. But not everybody likes dogs who jump up. And if you don't, it's absolutely fine to say, no, thank you. If you don't want dogs to jump up, that's absolutely fine. You have to tell them no. When Baxter was a puppy, he used to chew things, didn't you, Baxter? So we gave him an old slipper to chew, and then it didn't matter. Now this is Baxter's very, very favouriteest toy, and as you can see, he's had a good chew at that. It's got no ears, one of its legs dropping off, but he absolutely loves that. That's his favourite. He has a big basket full of toys, and when he's had his tea, he likes to run and get something to play with. It's usually that. Even though he's got some really nice toys in there, he still likes to play with that one, don't you, Baxter? Now, when Baxter was little, I taught him to sit. And then I taught him to stay, which he still does sometimes. And then I'd throw a toy for him and he'd run and bring it back, and then we'd have a good old tug of war with it, wouldn't we, Baxter? A good old play with it. When I take Baxter out, I always put him on a lead. And the reason that I put him on the lead is to keep him safe, because I don't want him to run into the road or to get hurt. But when I get to the park or to a big field, I can let him off the lead and then he can play with other dogs. And dogs always sniff each other, and they do this because they recognise each other's smells. That's how that they know who the best friend is. Sometimes I have to go out, and obviously I leave Baxter at home on his own, and he sits on the back of the settee and he stares out of the window until I come back home. And then when I do come back home, he's always really, really pleased to see me and wags his tail and gets very excited. Now, as I've told you before, Baxter doesn't eat my food. We have our food and dogs have their own food too, and it's very important that we don't give them too much. So Baxter has his own special food in his dish. Sometimes when Baxter's looking out the window, he might see somebody he doesn't recognise, or if he hears a very loud noise, he'll bark. And he does that to let me know that somebody's coming. That's because Baxter's a sort of a guard dog as well. Most dogs do that. They let you know if strangers are coming. But once Baxter realises that he knows someone, he's very friendly and he gives them a big welcome and wags his tail and licks their faces. And that's the end of the story. I really love Baxter. He's been a really good friend to me during lockdown. Now, I hope that very soon lockdown's going to be finished and Baxter and I will be able to come into school to see you all. That'll be wonderful, won't it? And we can have lots of fun together again and play lots of games. But in the meantime, be good and stay safe and well. Okay then, bye-bye everybody.